guys, today I'm going to be explaining you about Hoopa, the new Pokemon. He doesn't have any evolutions, and I think this guy can be a real meta guy. Right now I'm in practice because you can't take this guy in a real match yet. I don't know if it's intentional or a glitch, but it's probably intentional, I'm guessing. But why would they give you that on their license if you can't take it into a match? Let me just turn off his attack. So we have Astonish and Confusion, and what this magician thing does, it's like this passive. It just gives you a berry, but there ain't any berries there because you need to wait a little bit. It takes a berry from the enemy team. Now Astonish does this. It stuns them if you hit it, by the way, if you didn't know. Let me just turn off move cooldown so I can show you. It stuns them for a little bit, and then you can level up. Now the cool thing about Hoopa is he levels up really fast. At 4, he gets his second first good move. It does the attack at the start and then does a second attack. Now I think this thing can really be meta. Now what it does is you can create a hole like that. Look at that, you gain the berry. When that ends, look, you can just click this and then you come back. Now you might think why that is actually useful. Now let me just show you. Now I'll just take a little bit of damage from this thing and you will very well see why this thing is going to be useful. Now I have taken a little bit of damage. I just go inside here, wait for my health to heal up, and then just come back. And also you cannot use it for like every 7 seconds. That would be too OP for this game, alright? Now you do have a 6-second cooldown, probably more than that, but one guy cannot use it very often. And then the second move is Phantom Force. This is what I'm gonna show this time. And then there is something else for Hyperspace 4. You can do this and look at that. You just go through that. Now the something is you cannot do it to this gold zone. It just does this thing, which is kind of sad, but really it's not gonna happen. But if the gold zones are destroyed, then you can do it to that. But all you use is to go back to base. That's a little bit of time and you can't heal your health. And this is his scoring animation, by the way. Now I think Hoopa is gonna be for sure meta. Now Phantom Force is like this. He does Hoopa, just goes in there and then comes out. Last but not least is Unite move. Not last, but you know, you have the rest of the things to get. The rest of the move. He creates this portal thing. So what happens here is all of your team gets a button like that one. The last move, the same button appears, and they can just all teleport to here. All 4 of them. Every one of your teammates can teleport to here, and you become this awesome looking thing with these attacks, which is pretty cool, man. See? Now this is the cooldown. I'll just deactivate that and show you the cooldown. Now it's kind of like a Mr. Mime wall, but it isn't a wall. It's just. But why this can be really useful is for a Dreadnought, let's just say. And this thing gets its Unite move at 9. So at Dreadnought, if you're a Dreadnought and none of your team is here, you can do this. Like in coordinated team, I think this can be really useful. Because if you need backup bottom path and your top path, you can just do this. And go to the path, top path, and vice versa. But this ain't really gonna be useful in normal games. I just think it's gonna be really good in coordinated teams because this is insane mobility and you can just travel back and forth, which is really good to say the least. That is the best mobility item in the game. And the Unite move just why it's good is because in Dreadnought, like in a really coordinated team, you can just put this portal right here, the enemy team is here, your whole team could be farming till now, and they'll just instantly come here for the team fight. That really lets them get level up, which is really cool. And while you're in this mode, you cannot score or use your old abilities, but you can use potion and you cannot use the magician thing. There's no passive for this thing. That's instead of passive, you get the magician thing. Now I think this is gonna be the meta build. I think. I never know. Hyperspace Hole and then Phantom Force. Now this does not do anything special if you do it on the enemy's gold zone. I think this is gonna be meta. Like the bottom thing can really be anything, but I think this is gonna be meta. Hyperspace Hole is just too OP, and you can see how long this lasts. Look at that blue bar going down, half done, and that will probably go down. Now it's probably, yeah, it's going down. Now let me just show you what the other things do. So we are back, and this time I'm gonna using Trick and Hyper or Shadow Ball. So Trick, what it does, it gives Hoopa a shield and a nearby Pokemon. I don't think this is gonna be as good as Hyperspace Hole, because if you can give your teammate a shield like this, but I really don't think it's gonna matter much as the other thing. It has a 6-second cooldown. I mean, it's pretty good, but in a fight, I think Hyperspace Hole is gonna help out a lot more. And I think it really is not fair for this thing. And I really think this guy's gonna need a nerf as soon as this guy gets an update, you know? As soon as this guy actually is playable, they probably need a nerf for this guy because he's just too good. We don't know if it's too good yet because it's just a intro. It's just like a pre-thing, to say the least, because we can use it in real matches, and this is just mod matches. And you might wonder, what if there's no berries in the game? Then it gives you some Eos energy. Now there's no Eos energy down. I have no idea. It might still give you just some Eos energy. Hoopa can use this on herself, on his/herself, to do things and get a shield, and it increases the movement speed for a little bit. And Hyperspace Hole also does that while you teleport. And then Shadow Ball, it's like an upgraded version of Confusion. It does the DOT. So that's pretty cool. I think that build is for sure gonna be meta, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's mostly gonna be that's the meta. I expect that to be the meta. I really expect it to be the meta. I really don't think this really has much as power as that. Why I'm saying this is because Hyperspace Hole, what you can do is, let's just get hit a lot. If I get hit a lot, you'll see. Now that these guys are here, let me just get hit on some. So right now, let me just turn on my attack. Now just wait till this. Now I'm here, fully healed up. Now I can just come back to fighting him. And now I can just come back to fighting him. Now you can do this for your attackers, by the way. Now this is not going to be the damage build, because the other build I think will deal more of damage. But I don't think Hoopa is intended for more damage, really. I think Hoopa is intended to just be a supporter. That's why he is a supporter. So I think this build is probably going to shine a lot more than the other build. But I always could be wrong. You never know, dude. You never know. So that is all I think I gotta say about Hoopa. Now look again. I am really damaged over here. Now just wait for this to happen. I'm full health. I'll just click this, go back, and then I can just score even. Kill this guy. Now if you have a Cinderace with you right there, you could just do that. Something like, you could just do that to your Cinderace, and then he will be at full health. You can destroy the enemy. So I think this can really help you out. Now, con about this is, if there was a Snorlax or something that just has a lot of CC or crowd control that can just move you around, it might push you out of this, because you have to be in that hole while the timer ends. It doesn't matter if you're there until the full time. If you're not there, the timer ends, it's useless pretty much. So if they push you out of there, you could possibly die. Or not die, but you won't get the heal. Now you will have some more time later when the cooldown comes, but that would be the difference between victory and defeat, really. And now, and he also gets damage while he's there. That's the moves. So I hope you enjoyed this short guide. Now I'm gonna end the video here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you know. Both of those things are important. So really help me out. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.